Last time on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror Never-Ending Nightmares, one of the greatest demon movies ever. And I really mean that, ever. No, seriously, go watch it. Watch it, buy 5 copies, give them all to your friends. Demons, Argento, Bava, man, what more can you want? Well, maybe if it was Mario Bava. But hey man, Lamberto was pretty cool too. Yeah! Demons!
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror! Never-ending nightmares! Never-ending nightmares! Yes, yes, yes. It is episode 20 on the never-ending nightmare train. And oh man, yesterday's epic episode where I talk about one of my personal favorites, Demons, Lamberto Bava's Demons, a Dario Argento production. Oh yes, just good old-fashioned fun horror movie. The ones that just kind of just get you, makes you feel alive, you know? So I thought, of course, there's no way you can follow up Demons. Well, I mean there are, but you know, I don't want to go too mainstream. Well, not me, but I don't want to go too into the awesome stuff. I want to kind of stay off the beaten path into the more obscure, lesser known stuff. And so I decided to go a little bit out of the horror realm and into something a little bit more psychological or psychosexual. Because you know, I know what my audience likes. I know what you guys like. Secret, I kind of like it too. Anyways, today I am going to review a film, a lesser known film, by one of my favorite Italian directors, not named Dario Argento. No, this one is Lucio Fulci, known as the Godfather of Gore, but this one is quite a different type of movie, and the movie is called The Devil's Honey. Basically, I think it's short for the Devil's Honey Pot, but basically that's the name. It's actually Italian something, was it Il Miele del Diavolo. Anyway, so what's up with this movie? Well, it's basically about a girl who has her boyfriend, who is a musician, gets into a motorcycle accident and has to have emergency surgery. But the surgeon, who is having troubles with his marriage, is distracted and he ends up, not the surgeon, but the motorcyclist, ends up dying. And so the girlfriend decides to kidnap the doctor because she blames him for his death, and then tortures him and plans on killing him. And that's basically what you have in this movie. It's really 3 well-defined acts. The first act is the love act, where it shows the relationship between the girl Jessica and her boyfriend, and the doctor and his wife. And Jessica is having mixed feelings about her relationship with her boyfriend because she feels that he just wants her for her body. I mean, she has feelings for him, but is conflicted because of what's going on. And he's all very touchy-feely, gropey. And so, the other hand, the doctor, who you get a sense loved his wife, but has to go get his rocks off with prostitutes, and his job is very important to him, and of course the wife feels that she's playing third fiddle behind the job and the hookers, and so she wants a divorce. I mean, you know, all she wants is have his attention and, you know, have him, you know, love her the way she wants him to love her anyways. So that's the backdrop. The second act is the loss, where you know, the Jessica loses her boyfriend. She starts to do the typical things of watching the old videotapes of them as a couple, remembering their various romantic encounters and being really, really upset about it. And of course the husband trying to get his wife back, pleading with her, you know, give me a second chance, I'm going to be different, and of course failing. And then the third act is the sort of really strange kidnapping, torture, and then sort of sexual desire that comes between Jessica and the doctor, which is really strange. But basically, you know, she's naked for like the last half of the movie. Or not even half, the last third of the movie. But so what you get is this kind of interesting duality of coping with loss and just it's kind of this strange where you've got the Stockholm syndrome of the guy. I mean, I guess, you know, if you've got a beautiful naked woman, even though she's torturing you, you could probably you know, still get a little attraction there, and her reluctantly allowing him to do things. So that's basically the movie. I'm not going to spoil the ending. The ending kind of has like a little, oh, what do you think's going to happen thing going, but it's honestly a surprisingly deep and solid movie for something that's not really long and over explanative, I guess is what you would call it. So let's get those scores. Violence and Gore, a 1 out of 5. Really not much. There is this candle scene, which the effects were pretty good on it. I had to admit, the burning, steaming wax off of the guy's back was kind of impressive, but only 1 out of 5. Shock value, 0 out of 5. Really nothing shocking about this, unless you want to count the amount of nudity. Let's go to plot, 2.5 out of 5. I mean, it's real basic, you know. It's one of those you don't know what you've got till it's gone type of movies. That's the kind of story that's going on. Pretty straightforward, nothing spectacular, nothing that doesn't make too much sense. Maybe a complaint is that it moves a little bit too quickly, and the jump from torture to pseudo relationship is a little bit quick, but I'm giving it a 2.5 out of 5. Acting, 4 out of 5. Honestly, I got an English, I think it's a VHS tape, English dub with Norwegian subtitles. I know, it's crazy. However, I thought like the acting was pretty good. Honestly, the emotions, and it's rough. That VHS tape is gone through all hell. It is pretty rough, but honestly, I really dug it. I really dug the performances. I could feel the obsession in the girl. I didn't feel it was overacted. It might have been, but maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. So there you go. Nudity, 5 out of 5. Like I said, the last third of the movie, the main girl is just basically naked. But there's other people in the movie too, and yeah, it's pretty pretty in your face, so to speak. There's a scene where the musician is playing saxophone, and he's got it like right in her area, and he's just, you know, playing and blowing, and she's getting all like, I mean, it's maybe I should make it 1 out of 5 for shocking, because in fact it is a little bit of a shocking scene. I can't backtrack now anyways, I'm already going through. My enjoyment factor is 3 out of 5. I love the story, I love the performances, of course I like the nudity. I wish there was a bit more torture. This movie could have been maybe an hour and a half to an hour 45 minutes and got a little bit more with the torture and the psychological abuse of the doctor. But other than that, no, I think it works out pretty good. My overall impression is 3 out of 5. Once again, you know, maybe a little bit more of the psychological torture toward the end. Moves really quickly, which is a good thing because it doesn't meander, but it can also be a bad thing because you can feel like a little bit rushed. So that averages out to 2.6 out of 5. So there you go, The Devil's Honey, or Il Miele del Diavolo. I'm not Italian, so I don't speak Italian, so I can't. I'm a foreign language stuff. But there you have it. Making clips for this is going to be quite the task, and it's going to look really rough, so I don't know how bad it is. If I'm even going to have them here or not, I don't know. So, but there we go, episode 20. A little bit of a divergence from the straight up horror. We will return to it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about what I'm going to do. But until then, we are hitting the last third of the 31 nights, man. So it's not going to be too much longer, and then I can probably rest, and you won't see me make a video for another 2 months. I'm not really kidding, am I? I don't know. But anyways, until then, everyone, you stay scary, internet, and yeah, you know, don't be afraid to check out some of those lesser known things out there, because you never know when you find a gem out there, a diamond in the rough, so to speak. And yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something profound there for a moment, but it just didn't work out, so I think I'll just leave it at that.